Hello guys, my name is Anna and I vlog daily from Ukraine since the start of brutal Russian invasion. But I'm sure together we will witness Ukrainian victory. And if you want to know what is real life in my country during these challenging times and you support Ukraine, please subscribe. This is the easiest but extremely effective way to demonstrate your solidarity and spread information about Russian war crimes and Ukrainian victories. And today I want to speak more about Ukrainian victories, but before that I will remind you that today Ukraine celebrates Flag Day. Just one day before our independence. It has always been a nice holiday, but nowadays it got a totally different level of symbolism and depth because people get killed for these two beautiful colors, but at the same time they have become a symbol of freedom, love and resilience all over the world. And I want to say big thank you to all of you who keep Ukrainian flags in your rooms, on your houses, in your offices, who send me pictures, who stick to your cars, whatever. All of these messages that you support Ukraine, that you stand with Ukraine after this brutal months, a year and a half of totally violent war mean very much, and we are very, very grateful. And also a kind reminder, love your flags of your democratic, normal countries. It's so important to remember they are not just symbols. They stand for all the rights and all the possibilities that our countries give to us. And I'm proud of my flag, and many of you are proud of the flags of your countries, and that's very important. But Russian has become a symbol of terrorism, and Ukrainian success on Russian territory and in temporarily occupied Crimea are really good signals that we can win together. So I am sorry if you got bored with lots of my videos that are entitled like explosions in Russia, destructions in Moscow, but life is life. No one expected this would be possible a year and a half ago when this war started because of Putin's decision and people's of Russia's support. But now we see that war is returning home, and its home is Auckland. If you agree that Russia is a terrorist state and you're not yet subscribed, please do. So let me continue talking about these victories. And today, on the territory of Crimea, that I believe will soon return to Ukraine, honestly, with each day I have more and more faith in that, Ukrainian armed forces have managed to destroy an extremely deadly and needed for Russian orcs machine, which is long and mid-range S-400 Triumph anti-aircraft missile system. I've managed to pronounce that. But anyway, this is a huge machine that was used to kill innocent Ukrainians, to target ships, and it was used to protect Russian troops on the territory of Crimea too. It was destroyed, totally burned out, together with missiles in it, expensive, and crew. Oops, but what were they doing? They were killing innocent Ukrainians. Now they won't. So this is a huge plus, and once again I attract your attention to the fact that Ukrainian armed forces, even fighting these evil monsters, always target only military objects or things that are used to kill and destroy Ukraine. We are not terrorists, as Russians are. I remind you that once again, because recently they've targeted, for example, a school in Romny, killing the director of the school and the librarian. Compare that to the system destroyed, missile system destroyed by Ukrainian armed forces. See the difference. If you see the difference and you're not yet subscribed, you know what to do. Please subscribe. Also, during these days, there were lots of drones flying around Kaluga region, around Belgorod region, and traditionally Moscow. Once again, what does it give us? The demonstration that Russia is not capable of controlling its air. Even in Moscow, drones travel wherever they want, and Moscow City Business Center, once again, not inhabited, not a school, not a library, but Moscow City Business Center empty at night was targeted with Ukrainian drones for the second or third time in recent months. They are not able to stop it. It was not meant to like explode and kill lots of people. It's a beautiful message that no, dear orcs, you're not protected in Moscow, you're not protected in Kremlin, and one day perhaps something really evil will happen to Putin in one of his bunker, or to all the Putins in all of their bunkers, because I do believe he uses doublets, or maybe like I don't know, I don't want to think, because like for me, honestly, there are millions of monsters in Russia, not just Putin. It's not just Putin's war. Millions are responsible either for their support or for their neutrality, and I don't want to talk about that. But come on, they get so angry when they hear explosions at night, and they say this is an American, by the way, special operation that they conduct experiments on poor Moscovites by not letting them sleep. They don't realize the level of evil they do daily in Ukraine, but it's not because they don't know, they choose not to know. And that is a choice, and you must pay for your choice. That's important. So, one more helicopter, Russian helicopter, was also destroyed as a result of Ukrainian intelligence service operation. The pilot was somehow invited, he was tricked, and he flew the way Ukrainian armed forces wanted it. And I'm sorry, but another helicopter destroyed, and orcs will not be able to use it for their special military operation. So, Belgorod, Kaluga, Moscow, Russian military targets in temporarily occupied Crimea, all of that was on fire and in panic because of Ukrainian counteroffensive. Once again, remember, it does not have to be very classical when you like see the map and people slowly moving according to the map. It can be quite unpredictable, and Russia now knows it can be targeted, it is targeted, and it is just the beginning. And they have changed another commander, Surovikin, who disappeared after Prigozhin's coup, now is fired. He was substituted with his deputy or someone, but I would like to attract your attention within this really brief period of successful military operation. Putin has changed so many commanders, and in Ukraine we have one, and we are totally satisfied with him. So anyway, now Russia has chosen a tactic, and it can be dangerous for us. It can still be dangerous for us because they now outnumber us in people and bad but still resources. And what they plan to wait until all Ukrainians get tired. We won't. And the West and all the allies in different corners of the world. They believe that we are weak and that sooner or later we will get tired, and in Russia they will still have population ready to come, loot, rape, and kill. But we have to be strong, and we cannot be tired because, as many soldiers said, and Operator Starsky in our interview underlined that during war, on the battlefield, if you are tired, you are dead. We don't want to be dead. We don't want Russia to win this war. That's why we have to be united and we have to fight back, because they are weak and there are lots of explosions coming to Russian territory. Once again, war returns home, and its home is Moscow and Orkland that supported this evil, brutal, violent, terrorist war. Tomorrow we are going to celebrate the Day of Independence, and this is a very symbolic day that means a lot to millions of Ukrainians, both inside the country and outside the country. And I've decided we will have a live stream, and I invite you for a short live stream. I realize it's a working time for many of you, But if you have this possibility, join me at 9 p.m. Kyiv time, and let's talk about Ukraine, my beautiful country. And we are very grateful for the support that you constantly demonstrate to us. Also, in our shop, and the link is below this video, we've decided to make a discount that will be available for all our items during the 24th of August. So if you like something and you doubt it, please choose and buy. All the 24th of August, and the details are on a webpage. Subscribe to my Instagram, Threads, and Twitter, and join me tomorrow for a live stream. Thank you so much for being with Ukraine. We are very grateful and we love our allies and beautiful people who help us daily. Slava Ukraini!